This story is about Lily, a young and talented graphic designer, who attends her cousin Emma's wedding at a grand estate. While at the wedding, Lily meets Alex, a charming and confident man who is a childhood friend of the groom. Despite her initial nerves, Lily and Alex quickly form a deep connection, sharing their passions and dreams. The story introduces you to new words and phrases, enhancing your vocabulary. And understanding the characters' emotions and actions, you improve your ability to grasp context, which is crucial for fluent conversation. The dialogue between characters can provide examples of how to structure sentences and use everyday phrases. Stories often provide cultural references and social norms, which are essential for effective communication. The Wedding of Dreams. Once upon a time in the bustling city of Greenfield, there lived a young woman named Lily. Lily was known for her beauty, intelligence, and warm-hearted nature. She worked as a graphic designer and led a busy life, often juggling between work and her passion for painting. One day, Lily received an invitation to her cousin Emma's wedding. Emma and Lily had grown up together and were more like sisters than cousins. The wedding was to be held at a grand estate in the countryside, a place Lily hadn't visited since her childhood. Excited about the reunion and the celebration, Lily decided to take a week off from work to fully enjoy the festivities. The journey to the estate. As Lily packed her bags, she felt a mix of emotions: anticipation, excitement, and a bit of nervousness. She hadn't seen many of her extended family members in years, and she wondered how much everyone had changed. With her suitcase ready, she embarked on the journey to the estate, a scenic 2-hour drive from the city. The countryside was as beautiful as Lily remembered. Rolling hills, lush green fields, and picturesque cottages dotted the landscape. When she finally arrived at the grand estate, she was awestruck by its beauty. The mansion stood tall, with its elegant architecture and sprawling gardens that seemed to stretch on forever. The reunion. As soon as Lily stepped out of her car, she was greeted by Emma, who looked radiant in her pre-wedding glow. The two cousins hugged tightly, their joy palpable. Emma introduced Lily to her fiancé Mark, a charming and kind-hearted man. The three of them spent the afternoon catching up and reminiscing about old times. As the sun began to set, the estate started to fill with guests. Family members, friends, and acquaintances gathered to celebrate Emma and Mark's union. The air was filled with laughter, chatter, and the clinking of glasses as people enjoyed the pre-wedding festivities. The charming stranger. Among the guests was a man named Alex. Alex was Mark's childhood friend and had flown in from New York for the wedding. He was tall, with dark hair and piercing blue eyes. His presence was magnetic, and he had a way of making everyone around him feel at ease. During the welcome dinner, Alex's eyes met Lily's across the room. He was immediately captivated by her grace and beauty. Determined to get to know her, he approached her table with a warm smile. "Hi, I'm Alex," he said, extending his hand. "You must be Lily. I've heard a lot about you from Emma and Mark." Lily smiled back, feeling a sudden flutter in her chest. "Nice to meet you, Alex." "Yes, Emma and I are very close." They chatted for a while, discovering common interests and sharing stories. Alex's charm and wit made Lily laugh, and she felt an instant connection with him. As the evening went on, they danced and talked, losing track of time. By the end of the night, it was clear to both of them that they had found something special, a blossoming romance. Over the next few days, Lily and Alex spent a lot of time together. They explored the estate, took long walks in the gardens, and shared meals. Their bond grew stronger with each passing moment, and it wasn't long before Alex confessed his feelings to Lily. "Lily, I know we've just met, but I feel something incredibly special with you," Alex said one evening as they sat by the lake, watching the sunset. "I can't stop thinking about you. I've fallen in love with you." Lily's heart skipped a beat. She felt the same way but was hesitant to rush into anything. "Alex, I feel the same, but we live in different cities. How will we make this work?" "We'll find a way," Alex replied, taking her hand in his. "I believe in us." The wedding day. Finally, the day of the wedding arrived. The estate was transformed into a fairy tale setting, with flowers, lights, and decorations adorning every corner. Lily, dressed in a beautiful lavender gown, felt like she was living in a dream. The ceremony was magical. Emma and Mark exchanged vows under a canopy of flowers, surrounded by their loved ones. As Lily watched her cousin marry the love of her life, she couldn't help but think of Alex and the promise of a future together. During the reception, Alex and Lily danced together, their hearts full of joy and hope. "I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Lily," Alex whispered as they swayed to the music. "Will you give us a chance?" Tears filled Lily's eyes as she nodded. "Yes, Alex, I will." The aftermath. After the wedding, Lily and Alex faced the reality of a long-distance relationship. They promised to stay in touch and visited each other as often as they could. The weekends spent together were filled with laughter, adventures, and shared dreams. They explored the bustling streets of New York, walked along Central Park, and enjoyed cozy nights and watching movies. Back in Greenfield, Lily continued with her work as a graphic designer. She often found herself daydreaming about Alex and the future they could have together. She started incorporating more of her feelings into her art, and her work began to gain more recognition. She even had her first gallery showing, which Alex made sure to attend, surprising her with flowers and a heartfelt speech. Building bridges. As the months passed, Lily and Alex found ways to make the distance less daunting. They scheduled regular video calls, sent each other letters and care packages, and made plans for their future. They talked about their dreams, their goals, and how they could eventually live in the same city. One evening while they were on a call, Alex shared some exciting news. "Lily, I have an opportunity to transfer to our company's office in Greenfield. It means I'll be closer to you. What do you think?" Lily's heart leaped with joy. "Alex, that sounds amazing. I'd love for you to be closer. It would make everything so much easier." They made plans for Alex's move, and a few months later he arrived in Greenfield. The transition wasn't without its challenges, but their love and determination saw them through. They spent their weekends exploring the countryside, visiting art galleries, and enjoying each other's company. A new chapter. A year after they met, Alex proposed to Lily in the very garden where they had first confessed their love. It was a simple, heartfelt proposal, and Lily said yes without hesitation. They decided to have a small, intimate wedding at the estate where Emma and Mark had been married, bringing their love story full circle. The wedding day was perfect. Surrounded by family and friends, Lily and Alex exchanged vows under a canopy of flowers, just like Emma and Mark. Their love was evident to all who attended, and the celebration was filled with joy, laughter, and heartfelt toasts. Life together. Lily and Alex settled into their new life together in Greenfield. They bought a charming cottage on the outskirts of the city, with enough space for Lily's art studio and Alex's home office. They spent their days working on their respective careers and their evenings cooking dinner together, taking walks in the countryside, and enjoying quiet nights by the fireplace. Their love continued to grow, and they supported each other through life's ups and downs. Lily's art career flourished, and she opened her own gallery, showcasing her work and that of other local artists. Alex excelled in his job, earning promotions and recognition for his hard work. Family and friendship. Lily and Alex's love story inspired their friends and family. Emma and Mark, who had witnessed the beginning of their relationship, were thrilled to see how happy they were together. They often spent time with Lily and Alex, their friendship growing stronger with each passing year. Lily and Alex also became close with their neighbors, forming a tight-knit community. They hosted dinner parties, attended local events, and even started a tradition of an annual summer barbecue, bringing people together and creating lasting memories. A love that endures. Years went by, and Lily and Alex's love remained strong. They faced challenges, celebrated successes. Lily's art continued to evolve, and she became well known in the art world. Her gallery thrived, and she mentored young artists, helping them find their own voices. Alex supported her every step of the way, proud of her achievements and inspired by her passion. The big adventure. 5 years into their marriage, Lily and Alex decided to embark on a grand adventure. They had always dreamed of traveling across Europe, immersing themselves in different cultures, and seeking inspiration for their work. They planned a 6-month journey, carefully selecting cities and towns they had always wanted to visit. Their adventure began in Paris, where they marveled at the art in the Louvre, enjoyed picnics by the Seine, and indulged in delicious pastries. They visited small villages in Provence, where Lily painted fields of lavender, and Alex captured the beauty of the countryside through his photography. Next, they traveled to Italy, where they explored the historic streets of Rome, sailed along the canals of Venice, and savored the culinary delights of Tuscany. They visited art galleries, attended local festivals, and formed friendships with people from different walks of life. In Spain, they danced to the rhythm of flamenco in Seville, wandered through the architectural wonders of Barcelona, and soaked up the vibrant culture of Madrid. They even took a detour to the coastal towns of Portugal, a journey through Greece. After their adventures in Spain and Portugal, Lily and Alex set their sights on Greece. They started their journey in Athens, marveling at the ancient ruins of the Acropolis and exploring the vibrant neighborhoods of Plaka and Monastiraki. The history and culture captivated them, and they spent days wandering through museums and historical sites. From Athens, they traveled to the picturesque island of Santorini. The whitewashed buildings with blue domes, the stunning sunsets, and the crystal-clear waters took their breath away. They spent their days exploring hidden beaches, sailing around the island, and indulging in delicious Greek cuisine. Lily found endless inspiration in the island's beauty, creating a series of paintings that captured the essence of Santorini. Their journey continued to Crete, where they explored ancient Minoan ruins, hiked through the Samaria Gorge, and enjoyed the island's hospitality. They learned traditional Cretan dances, participated in local festivals, and formed a deep connection with the island's rich history and culture. And so Lily and Alex lived happily ever after, their hearts forever intertwined, proving that love indeed conquers all. Life with children. As the years went by, Lily and Alex's love continued to flourish. They cherished their life together in Greenfield, surrounded by friends, family, and a close-knit community. Their love story took on a new dimension with the arrival of their children. Welcoming the twins. Lily and Alex were overjoyed when they found out they were expecting twins. The pregnancy brought a mix of excitement and challenges, but their bond grew even stronger as they prepared for the arrival of their babies. The twins, a boy named Ethan and a girl named Sophie, brought immense joy into their lives. From the moment they were born, Lily and Alex were completely smitten. They reveled in the sleepless nights, the endless diaper changes, and the precious moments of holding their babies close. Their home was filled with laughter and love as they navigated the joys and challenges of parenthood together. Raising a family. As Ethan and Sophie grew, so did the adventures of the Parker family. Lily and Alex created a nurturing environment for their children, encouraging their curiosity and creativity. Lily often painted with Sophie in her art studio, while Alex shared his passion for photography with Ethan, taking him on nature walks to capture the beauty of the world around them. The family spent weekends exploring the countryside, going on picnics, and visiting local farms. They also loved taking trips to the city, visiting museums, attending art exhibitions, and exploring the vibrant culture of Greenfield. These experiences enriched their children's lives and strengthened their family bond. Challenges and triumphs. Parenthood brought its share of challenges, but Lily and Alex faced them together with unwavering support for each other. They navigated sleepless nights, temper tantrums, and the complexities of balancing work and family life. Through it all, their love remained a constant source of strength. One particularly challenging time was when Sophie fell seriously ill. The days and nights spent in the hospital were filled with worry and fear, but Lily and Alex never left each other's side. They leaned on their friends and family for support, and their community rallied around them. After a long and difficult journey, Sophie recovered, and the experience brought the family even closer together. Celebrating milestones. The years flew by, and the Parker family celebrated many milestones together. Ethan and Sophie's first steps, their first words, and their first days of school were moments of immense pride and joy. Lily and Alex made sure to capture these precious memories, creating scrapbooks and photo albums that documented their children's growth and the beautiful moments they shared. Lily's art career continued to thrive, and she often involved her children in her creative process. Ethan and Sophie became her little muses, inspiring new pieces and even collaborating on some projects. Alex's career also flourished, and he found great satisfaction in his work, always making time for his family despite his busy schedule. Building traditions. Lily and Alex were determined to create lasting traditions for their family. Every summer, they hosted a barbecue in their backyard, inviting friends, family, and neighbors for a day of fun and laughter. They also started a tradition of visiting the estate where Emma and Mark had been married, creating new memories in the place where their own love story had begun. The annual summer trips became a cherished family tradition. They visited different parts of the world, exploring new cultures and creating unforgettable memories. The children marveled at the ancient ruins in Rome, danced to the rhythm of flamenco in Seville, and wandered through the architectural wonders of Barcelona. Each trip brought them closer as a family, fostering a deep sense of adventure and appreciation for the world. A growing family. As Ethan and Sophie grew older, they welcomed a younger sibling, a little boy named Noah. The family embraced the new addition with open arms, and Ethan and Sophie took their roles as big brother and sister seriously, doting on Noah and helping their parents in any way they could. Balancing dreams and reality. Lily and Alex continue to support each other's dreams while managing the responsibilities of parenthood. Lily's gallery thrived, becoming a well-known cultural hub in Greenfield. She held workshops for children, including her own, fostering a love for art in the community. Alex's career in photography also saw new heights as he began to document family life, creating a beautiful series that showcased the joys and challenges of raising children. Nurturing individuality. Lily and Alex were committed to nurturing their children's individuality. Ethan developed a love for music, learning to play the piano and the guitar. Sophie, following in her mother's footsteps, showed a talent for painting and sculpture, often creating artworks that amazed everyone around her. Noah, the youngest, had an adventurous spirit, always curious and eager to explore the world. Embracing challenges together. Life was not without its challenges. As the children entered their teenage years, Lily and Alex faced new hurdles. Navigating school pressures, friendships, and teenage angst required patience and understanding. They had difficult conversations, weathered storms of misunderstandings, and always made sure to listen to their children's needs. A close-knit family. Despite the inevitable ups and downs, the Parker family remained close-knit. They spent weekends hiking, playing board games, and having family movie nights. They encouraged open communication, ensuring that each member felt heard and valued. The love and respect they had for one another created a safe and supportive environment for everyone. Preparing for the future. As Ethan and Sophie prepared to leave for college, Lily and Alex faced the bittersweet reality of their children growing up. They were proud of the individuals Ethan and Sophie had become, but they also cherished the years they had spent together as a family. They supported their children's dreams, knowing that the foundation of love and support they had built would always be there, no matter where life took them. Looking ahead. With Noah still at home, Lily and Alex looked forward to the new adventures that awaited their family. They continued to nurture their relationship, finding joy in the everyday moments and the big milestones. Their love story had grown and evolved, becoming richer and deeper with each passing year. Lily and Alex's journey was a testament to the power of love, commitment, and the beauty of building a life together. They had faced challenges, celebrated triumphs, and created a family filled with love and laughter. Their story was a reminder that with love, anything is possible, and that the greatest adventures are often found in the everyday moments shared with the ones you love.